Good afternoon. How you doing today? Well, today's day one of our cooking series. Got nothing else to do, so we're going to do some cooking series. First up, we're going to do whole chicken in a crock pot. Especially now with quarantine, people staying at home. You want to cook a meal that's going to last for a couple days. So we have a whole chicken here. What we're going to do is we're just going to cut it open. I cleaned the sink out so there's nothing else in here to just need to disinfect. You take the bag outside the chicken. Use top of my hands just to rinse it out. Just want to give it a good rinse. The cavity all the way around. And done. Quick and easy. Take a couple paper towels here. We're going to pat dry the chicken. Get in there, just pat it dry real quick. Now we're going to put it, now that that's ready here, I have here some chopped onions, some garlic, put that in the bottom. Some celery that was washed and diced, and carrots, put that right in there. Put the chicken in, breast side down to start. Take a little bit of olive oil. Now usually I would use avocado or canola oil, but it's a low cooking temp, so we're just going to use that. Fresh olive oil. Now what I have here is a little salt, pepper mix, of garlic. You can use any mix that you want, whatever seasoning you want to put on it. You want to make the blend before you do this, so you're not putting your hands all over your different spices. Season it good outside, inside. A little bit into the cavity here. A little bit more. Just a touch of olive oil over the top. You don't need to add any water. When the chicken cooks down, plenty of juices will be released. Go ahead and put the lid on. Nice and secure. And then 4 hours. We're going to let that cook for 4 hours. And then we'll be back. Welcome back. Part 2 of we're cooking the whole chicken in the crock pot. Now that our chicken's fully cooked, we're going to very carefully take it out. I'm using a long wooden spoon. Let the water drain off of it. Alright, then we're going to place it here on the cutting board. There's our whole chicken. Completely cooked, ready to go. We're going to take a second here and we're just going to strain out the vegetables and some of the meat we used from the bag, the neck and liver. We'll strain all that out. Set it off to the side. And what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take this little bit of broth yielded from cooking the chicken. We're going to add some filtered water to that. Maybe add a little bit later more. We have some chopped carrots, onions, celery, and garlic. Add that right into the broth there. And then like cooking the rotisserie chicken, we're going to let that go for about 4 hours. We'll use that, we're going to store that, and we'll use that at a later date to make some chicken soup. So we're just going to take the chicken, take the wings. You almost don't need a knife for this because the meat's fully cooked, nice and tender. So the wing tip, I'm going to put it right back into there. Noah's outside playing on the deck, so we just got to keep an eye on him a little bit. So separate the legs from the side here. Let it come down just a little bit and let that cool off. I'm taking the breast. Now the breast, right down the middle is the breastbone. So make a small incision right down the middle. And when your fingers, just kind of separate that from the bone. Like so. And while you're pulling with one hand, you use a knife just to take it right up the bone. Take your time, nice and slow, no reason to rush. As you pull down, the meat separates from the bone. Then you have the wing bone here. I'm just going to cut the joint right there. All right. There's the breast meat. There's one. Little wing. One breast. Turn it. Same thing, you're just going to separate it from the bone. Right down the side. Now there's a wishbone right there. I cut right through it. And now I'll wait a little bit because chicken's a little bit hot. Slowly cut away that meat. Pull it down. Again, there's the wing bone right there. Just going to cut right through that. And there's the other breast. Now we get down to the leg and thigh. Just going to put your hand right along the bone there. And that pops right out. That. Leg and thigh. Pull right off. There's your leg, there's your thigh. Now I'm going to take that thigh bone off. Put that right in the stomach. Leave the leg here. Same thing, turn around. Just pull off the bone. It's fully cooked, so it should come right off. Don't worry about a little redness right at the bone tip. That's normal. It's fully cooked. I temped it. It's over 160. There's the other leg, the other thigh. Now to get that thigh bone off, if you just make an incision right along the thigh bone, exposing the bone, just pull the meat right off of it. Put that right in the stock. Okay? So there you have 2 thighs, 2 legs, 2 breasts, and your wings. Now what you want to do is you want to look, there's still a lot of meat on the chicken. So you can just peel it off with your hands. Now I'm wearing gloves for one, keep it sanitized. And 2, you don't get all messy. And it helps protect a little bit from the heat. All this little meat here on the side, you want to save that. We can put that in the chicken soup later. Underneath the bone. Pull that meat off. If you look, you get quite a bit of meat there you can use for your soup. And once you're done with that, you can just break it apart. Right there. This way you're using the entire chicken. Nothing's wasted. And you've got, for us, it's just the 3 of us, you're going to have, probably use the chicken breast tonight. For us, we'll have with probably some fresh veggies and some rice. Or mashed potatoes, whatever your size you like. And then the rest, if you're a large family, you might use the whole thing tonight. But for us, we're going to use this today. And probably going to put this in the fridge. It'll last at least 5-6 days in the fridge. We'll be using it for lunch and dinner throughout the week. And we'll make sure and include you on any of that. That's pretty much it for that. But definitely stay tuned tomorrow. We're going to have a nice recipe you're not going to want to miss.